lights to the wide open skies. We're leaving behind the hustle and grind. Rangel Ranch, a love to hold, a love that grows as the seasons unfold. Rangel Ranch, we're on our way.
Hi, turtle friend. Welcome. You passing by? You can go ahead. Keep your way. How you doing? Huh? How you doing, little turtle? Bye.
Rangel Ranch, we're on our way.
Hi. Welcome to Rooster Ranch. Well, this week starts with a project that finishes one and starts another one. On the previous episode, we put the emus and the ducks with the flock, and the little ones. To this morning, I didn't want to do it yesterday. That I did that. This morning, we put the little chicks that were here. We put them there. So let them grow up a little bit so they can defend themselves to join the flock. And what am I doing with this?
Oh, wow. That bathtub.
You know, I made this as a provisional baby area, baby coop, chick coop. But it's done now. And for the next season, I'm going to use that area for babies. So I'm not recovering this as a coop. I'm going to make with this. I'll show you later. I'll make a roof for the new coop area. So yeah, use your resources. If you use your resources, it's better. So what are we going to do with this? We are going to make a raised bed garden. Leave it there. We're going to put, I was thinking about using it, the whole thing, for some herbs, you know, like cilantro. We use a lot of cilantro, and it's great to have it fresh. So this is going to be a cilantro raised bed garden. So what do I have a lot? I have a lot of poop, right? And a lot of debris. You see all the poop generated through a few months.
What smell?
So all that, it's going to be in here. So that's the base of it. And we'll start from there, and then we add up dirt. But we got a lot. So yeah, stays there near the house. So we can just, you know, grab some when we need some. And yeah, that's the new thing. Okay, so far I cleaned up the area. Look how nice it looks. You see? Now everything went in here. Still needs a lot. And I'm going to put the topsoil by the end, and the mix, the magic mix, I'm putting that at the end. But it starts to look like a raised bed, and I cleaned up. So 2 birds, 1 shot. And the other thing I was doing, oh look, the new guys from the block. And look at the little chickens, how they do in here. They're doing great. You see? Now they'll grow a little bit more here. It's gonna rain. Look. Ah, it's thundering. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this. I put this little roof here. Not perfect, not straight, but chickens don't know math, so they're good. So this is for a little shed and protection from the water. And I'm going to put some more things probably here, so the chickens can sleep at night in a good place. Okay, so here's where the chickens hang out at day, but here's where Stella sleeps at night. So yeah. Oh, look at Stella. Hi Stella, are you enjoying your pool? They all hang out in groups. So they were raised together and they're all together. What do you want? So cool. You know what? I think that little one over there, it's a rooster. That little one. I hope not. If it's a rooster, I'm gonna do a chicken noodle or rooster noodle soup. I don't want another rooster here. Oh my God, this thing's horrible.
Rangel Ranch, a love to last.
It's been raining a lot, and I decided to do a short, a project, small project that it's been around my head. At some time I was thinking about doing with little rocks, but then I was in Home Depot and I saw something and I said, I'm gonna do it with this. You see here? It's concrete squares. That's what I'm doing. When the water gets in here, because this is a little slope here, has inclination, so it gets wet here. It gets a little muddy, and I get dirty inside there. So I think if I do this, I'm only going to do 2 rows. I always start it, and I think it'll look better and it'll do its job. You know, I'm not doing the whole thing. Probably I will do some rocks around here, you know, but at the start, because where the most walking is, I thought this concrete squares will do. We got sand. It's quite easy, you know. I'll show you how I do a couple of them, but not a big deal. Well, it's not a perfect job, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Looks good. I got a nice entrance. Probably put gravel, like I said, rocks, gravel. And yeah, well, that's the shore of the day. Those are heavy. And I bought a table for the worm shed. I'll show you. Look how beautiful. This area is, let's say, finished. I only need to put a little bit of dirt here to end it. But yeah, I put a lemon tree over there. So this area is beautiful. And I was going to do that from the beginning, Where that was, it was around here. So this area has a lot of nutrients in the floor. So I put one of the lemon trees there near to the house. So we're gonna have lemons. Yay! This morning I was doing some trimming and I totally forgot to feed the birds and they're mad at me right now. Oh my god, look at this. They're in a meeting. Look at that. Oh my goodness, everybody's waiting for me. Guys hungry?
We want food.
Everybody's hungry?
We want it now!
Oh my goodness. Well, while they eat, I'm showing you something that I was doing yesterday with my neighbor. We were cutting the trees that were down and putting them in a place where later on, put them here. I put some here and I put some over there. So the land is all cleared up. We got this pine logs here that I hope can use in the future. I hope I can do some projects with them. I want to do like a bench, chairs, and other stuff. I don't know right now, but as soon as I have my shed, my workshop shed, I will be using these. Hey dude, want a worm? Want a worm? Want a worm? Don't bite me. The worm. The worm, dude. Ouch! You bit me again. It's the worm, not me. Ah! You bit me again, you dumbass. It's not me. This week has been a hard week. I've been working a lot. I've been working at least 10 hours to 12 hours a day. Yesterday I worked 14 hours. And you know, I'm just trying to fulfill my dream.
I've seen your dream.
I'm just trying to reach my goals to finally make Rangel Ranch profitable. I've been taking money out of everywhere to, you know, start the worm farm business and everything that goes with it. You know, there's a list of products and a list of income I'm going to have when I finish this, but for now, it's only work, work, work.
Yeah, work, work, work.
It's worth it. I never worked for nobody in my life. I put my business when I was 19. Started working when I was 19 by myself. I worked the first 4 years. I worked for a guy that taught me what you don't do with a business, and I learned by myself how to do my business. That I was in the auto business, and I've been, and I still am. I got my shop, and I work by the phone, and that's the only sort of income I have. So Rangel Ranch would not exist if I don't have that income. And I'm not getting younger.
No younger than we were the first time you stood next to me in battle.
So this is like not my last chance. I'm not going to put myself so dramatic, but it's harder.
It's harder on older people, you know.
I feel that it's harder through the years. I've been through this. When I was 19, I worked 20 hours sometimes, and I did it. I fulfilled my dream, and I still have my shop 32 years ago, or sort of that. And I know that if you do it, and if you do it hard, and if you're being persistent, and you're here to nobody, and and you just do it. You just do it, and sometimes you're going to feel frustrated. Sometimes you're going to feel like it's not going to happen, but set your mind to it. Like I said, open your eyes and work, and close your eyes and dream about your work. So do it 24/7, and eventually it would happen. Because on this life, you got two options, right? Either you work for your dreams, or you work for somebody else's dream. And I don't know how to work for somebody else's dream. I've never done it. And I think at this time of my life, that's not going to happen again, or not going to happen. Not again, but that's not going to happen. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that's how I function, It's hot. Look, I'm sweating. And, well, I'm still working. I'm doing this at least 2,000 to 3,000 a day. And I already got some worms that were born here, and they're halfway the size, the selling size. So yeah, still doing it, And I need a shed. I need another shed twice as big as this. So I started with 14 by 14 or 12 by 12. No, 14 by 14. Then this one, the carport, that you can see the videos if you haven't seen it. I converted this carport, open carport, only with ceiling. I converted it into a shed. That was the only option I had. I didn't have the money to expend, and I was not going to wait with my arm crossed, waiting until something happened. So I built it a little by little. I spent like 2 or 3 months building it, and here I am. But this is 12 by 18, and I need something at least 16 by 40, so I can have the size to start, because after that one I need another one like it, or another one double that size. So it's going to grow. By the end of the year, I should have already be selling products. And yeah, that's my goal. So thank you for listening.
If I may, I would like to express our gratitude for your welcome.
I hope if you're having a project or you're doing something, I hope you just do it. Just keep on doing it. Don't throw the towel, like they say in boxing, because then you're going to keep working for somebody else, or nothing. That's the only way. You work for yourself or for somebody else. There's no middle ground. So thank you for watching. I hope you see you next week.
Yeah, me too.
And bye-bye.
Rangel Ranch, from the city to the homestead, we're living the dream with the sun on our face. Rangel Ranch, from the city to the homestead, we're living the dream in this beautiful place.